I don't know. I don't know. I heard an effect. It could just be me. It sounds good. It sounds good. How you doing, Mike? I'm here. I'm here. We made it. We made it. Buttons, people. Buttons. Let's go. I love it. We are here, and like I said, I do. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, I'm done. That time I was on purpose. Anyways, welcome to Real Bar Talk once again. This is a no-host bar discussion each week with what's happening in and around the scene, and just life, bar life. Yeah, we're here. Once again, we are sponsored by the beautiful Alchemy Grow. I would say beautiful, but it's not.
What do you call it? You call it something. You should actually write that down so you can always say that.
Which one? Or the most the ugliest, beautifulest place ever.
Yeah, you should write it down. So you
okay, I will.
say that.
I'll come up with a better slogan for it because it is. It's like the ugliest little, prettiest little dive bar.
Yeah, we need
I love it.
a tagline.
Yeah, I need it. Okay. Once again, I am your host, Mike Modell, and always with me, and my main man, my dude, my engineer, my co-host, Mr. Mike Reed. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great today. Today's a great Monday. Usually I don't like Mondays, but today was all right. I ain't mad at today.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
How's practice? I know I keep calling you on practice, but
you do. You call me every Monday right when practice starts. It's weird.
Know what time.
It's at 4 o'clock. It's 2 hours before we get here. It's been the same since we started.
But you always answer the phone.
But I always tell you, too. I always tell you. Each week, I tell you, I'm in practice.
But then you answer the phone, so
I would think next week you'd figure it out. Jesus.
Hey, I like the fact that you just pick up.
I do answer. You know what? I'm not scared to answer the phone call while I'm getting a ball thrown at me. Today, I got hit hard with a baseball. And I was like, I wonder what it really did. So I lifted up my pant leg where it hit me to see it. And yeah, there's a big ass bloody mark. You want to see it?
Oh, no.
I'm going to show it to you. Look at it, Mike.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah, he got me pretty good.
Did you even wash that?
No, I came right from practice.
Oh, damn.
We're dirty and bloody.
Yeah, because it's a dive bar.
Hey, Raylan.
It doesn't mean we have to be dirty.
Hey, Raylan. I know this is weird. I'm on air, but tell Ashley she owes me for a drink. She owes me for a drink. There should be a tab in there. She walked out on me the other night.
Ooh.
Fired. You are fired.
Damn.
Access denied.
You like that one? I know you like that one. Oh, man, this is going to be too much fun. Anyways, we are sponsored by Alchemy Row. Moving right along. What's new with your life? What's going on?
What's new?
Yeah, anything new?
Yeah, actually,
Tell me.
Things are moving along.
Tell me.
I'm finally getting through the last hurdle of the damn divorce.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, it's been real fun. It's been a year and a half. Shit. But I'm at the last hurdle. Everything seems to be working out finally, and just one more hurdle to go through. But I don't know. I'm happy now.
That's good. You should be. I mean, they're kind of a lot, to go through, and I definitely know
that's not even contributing to my happiness. It's just I just look at things from a different perspective now.
Is it nut lady? You could be honest.
Oh, wow. It's a nut lady. You know what? Yes, honestly, it is.
I bet you it is. And look, she doesn't like us to bring her up so much, and I'm gonna bring her up as much as I can.
You know
so
what? Nut.
It's because I love her so much.
You know what she did today?
What?
I was in Burbank, and she was like, "Hey, can I?" She meal prepped a lot of food for me this week and took it to my house.
That's awesome.
Yeah, right. It is awesome. I'm not sure how she got in, but she left a lot.
Did she break into your house, sir?
She left a lot of food in my refrigerator. No, I gave her the code to the house.
Okay. Well then, so you see how you tell stories?
I know. I'm telling you,
God,
it's
dang it,
art
Mike.
to storytelling.
That
That would have been a funny bar story, huh?
Your whole book should be an art of lying. The art of lying.
First of all, storytelling.
The storytelling is not.
You make it sound bad.
It is bad.
Me and her just had this conversation about this because she was telling a story earlier about how I hit her hand because she had a ladybug in it, and I hit her hand, right? She was like, yeah, and then Mike slapped me, and then the ladybug. I said, see, when you say it like that, people may really think that I slapped you.
Yeah.
I can go to jail for that.
Right. Domestic violence. I got your back, nut lady. I will call the police. Let me know. Wink if you're in danger next time I see you.
When I tell my story, no one's going to jail.
Right.
It's fun and everybody laughs. See, when she tells her embellishment stories, somebody's going to jail.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I
got to teach her how to do an art of storytelling.
Don't play. Don't be hitting girls. What is wrong with you?
First of all, I didn't hit nobody.
Anyways.
I don't do that.
You been paying attention to sports lately, or what?
On the butts.
You paid attention to sports lately?
No, you know what I haven't. I ain't had time, Mike. You know I work so much. You know.
I mean, like literally, what are you preaching to the choir right now? Seriously?
I don't know.
You do work a lot, and you work a lot with me, and I don't say this enough, but I appreciate you, and I love having you work with me.
No, you do, and I appreciate you always telling me that. Hey, man, I appreciate you.
Anyways, with sports coming up, there's a couple things I want to bring up. Obviously,
you know what?
You've been watching the Final Four?
No, I haven't. The one thing I did was paying attention to is, and I wanted to ask you on this because it just came to my mind. How do you feel about Bronny James entering the NBA?
I'm excited because even though like I haven't always been the biggest LeBron fan, and it's not that I'm not a fan of him. I'm just like I don't like it. It's not his fault. Part of it was I don't like when he did the whole national media thing on the move.
Right.
Like when he made the move to Miami. That whole thing to me was like, it made me not like him. Yeah. So for a minute, I was like, not really. I was kind of like rooting against him as far as winning championships. Not necessarily him, but I just don't want him to get a bunch of titles. And I don't like that they always pin him against like the greatest of all time or the GOAT. And also, I don't like why. And I'm glad that we're talking about this because, for instance, they've been saying he's the GOAT for a minute. Like they've been always fighting against him, against Jordan, against a couple other players. And for a while it was against Kobe. But if you ask me, like watching both guys' games, straight up just basketballer, Kobe's the better player.
Oh, he is, 100%.
The problem is a team sport. And when you go team, he's probably the better teammate because he moves the ball a lot and he's got other accolades that add to that. But if you were to like go one-on-one with them two, I think on a one-on-one prime to prime, I think Kobe would probably beat him.
Kobe would kill him.
Yeah, I don't know about kill.
Kobe
I just think he'd beat him. I think Jordan would too. You know, and I think actually the better matchup of the two would be Jordan versus Kobe, not Kobe versus LeBron or Jordan versus LeBron. I think I always talk about skill sets. It's just certain skill sets. I think the better pure scorers are both Jordan and Kobe. And when you go one-on-one, that's usually who's going to win the game because they're all close enough in size to where the size wouldn't really matter.
Right.
And Kobe and Jordan are great defenders one-on-one. So I think he would struggle to score against them. But besides that, I don't like that they go accolades like, oh, he's scored the most points. There's something to say for the fact that he has had as longevity as he has had without as many injuries and be able to do what he's able to do. I give him all the credit in the world. But to say he's the best of all time, I still won't give him that. Right. They didn't do that with Jabbar either. Right. He had the most points for a long time, and they never said he was the greatest player of all time. Right. They said he was one of them. Yeah. Never gave him the greatest because ultimately, skill set wise, one-on-one, pound for pound, best baller, like we all know Kareem Abdul-Jabbar wasn't the best. No. Like he was good and he did something in his era that's like we're always going to talk about. But I hate how they pin him. But so back to your question about Bronny, how cool is it that he's played long enough, stayed in good enough shape long enough, and one of the top players long enough to where his own kid can make it to the league and play with him? That is cool.
That is cool.
That is so cool. Like cool. I would love for my kids for that to be the case for me. You know what I mean? Like how cool would it be to become an adult and be able to play sports with my kids on the same team?
But that is his goal.
That is really
That's
cool.
why he's staying in great shape and he's playing the way he's playing because he wants that opportunity.
Yeah. Yeah, I love that. I love that for him. I love that for Bronny. I was listening to a podcast with oh my God, I can't stand him.
But is he ready though?
Well, that's what I was going to get to. Is that the
he's got phone calls coming in.
Yeah, seriously, the podcast. The podcast I just listened to is a famous podcaster about sports, and he was saying that Bronny is the most ready ever.
Stephanie.
Huh?
Stephanie?
Yeah, Stephen A.
Stephen A.
No, not Stephen A. The other one. The other one who used to do with him.
Oh, The white dude.
Yes.
Oh, I know you're talking about.
I can't think of his name.
Yeah, I can't. I know
He bugs.
I see his face.
Oh,
but I
Skip.
can't- Skip. Yeah.
Skip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Skip.
So the thing about Skip is that he was saying that Bronny is the most ready college player that's ever joined the league, and I mean ready to like be a top tier player, like right coming off. And I think he might be right. If you watch him play, watch his game.
But see,
He's ready for the NBA.
Right. But see, here's the thing about me with college kids and coming into the NBA is that a lot of them are great at the college level, but coming into the NBA is a whole
I'm glad you said that. That's what I was saying.
Think about Kwame Brown.
Yeah.
He was a major fail. And there's a lot of other players that have been coming out of college that they was like, oh,
but that's what I'm saying. Think about his accolades in college, right? They're nothing.
Right.
You haven't barely heard of Bronny because he got sick. He had that thing where he collapsed and it took him out of the sport a little bit. And then he came back in this year. He played, right? And he looked really good. But what I'm saying is they were viewing him on a pro player. See, I always talk about this. Like, for instance, boxing, right? You know I box, right?
Right.
An amateur boxer going into pro, you ever hear that term where they say he has an amateur style or a pro boxing style? That's the same thing with what I'm talking. Bronny has a pro style of basketball playing that's going to work in today's game. And that's what they're viewing it on. They're not viewing it on what he did at college. Because college, you're right, some players play well in college based on the way the rules are set up and the way the game is played.
Right.
But Bronny is ready for the pros. That's what they were talking about. And I kind of agree with it.
Okay.
I'm interested to see how good he does because he is really confident.
Right.
He's saying it too. He's like, just watch. My dad's going to hand me he said he's going to hand me the, what's that?
The crown?
The crown. He's going to hand it to me. Watch my first year coming in.
All right, I want to see it.
And I do too. And how dope it is going to be. They're both on the Lakers. I'm going to be so stoked.
Man.
I'm cool with that.
That's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, I was listening to Paul Pierce talk about that a little bit, and he was saying like the Lakers are done and that the Celtics will get a title before the Lakers do. I'm like, bro, shut up.
But it's a different kind of mentality. I think even Kobe said it one time about somebody coming over to the Lakers. He was like, look, when you come up to the Lakers, like, everybody's gunning for you because it's the Lakers.
Yeah. So same thing with the Celtics, though. I mean, same thing.
Like, you have to be really ready. So for Bronny to even say that, like, not only you got the
world on your shoulders
because of your dad, but now you on the Lakers too. It's like kind of double.
Yeah. I agree with that. I mean, I think he's going to have a lot of pressure, but I think he's going to do well. I really do have a feeling he's going to do well.
And LA fans, if you don't deliver,
they thrash you. Look at Russell left, came back. They he had to go out and get some credit first before they gave it to him.
Right.
But it's funny. I was listening to a couple basketball podcasts because I've been paying attention a little bit to basketball more lately than I have in a while. And I was listening Gilbert Arenas, and I don't know who the other two guys are on the team with him, but I was watching this podcast where they were arguing, and they're talking about how Euro players are better than all the American players nowadays. And Gilbert Arenas was just getting pissed, right? He's getting mad. And he's like, dude, what do you mean? Like, he's like, name the Euro players. And what he's talking about, what really needs to be talked about is that the fact that some of the best players in the world right now are from Europe. Okay, but when you look at there's 450 plus players, this is what Gilbert was saying. Right. You're saying there's better Euro players than American players? He's like, no, there's like 8. There's like 8 total out of 450. Wow. And not only that, something he didn't bring up, which I was mad he didn't bring it up, and I was thinking about this. They're not even the best players in the world. They're some of them are the best team players in the world. But when you take and you build all-star teams, they showed the 8 that they were talking about Euro players, and there's probably about 10 Euro players that are all good, 8 of them that are all-stars, right? Or 6 of them that are all-stars, 4 of them that are still top-level players, right? I was like, you take those 10 and you let me build 10, I bet you my 10 American players will smash those Euro players, to be honest with you. They're set up on good teams. And Jokic is one of them. He's one of the best players in the world, no doubt, but he's not the best player in the world. Right, and that's opinion based, of course. But I was just like thinking about it. I was like, yeah, if I built 10, and Giannis Antetokounmpo was in that list too. He's a foreigner. Sure. Yeah. There's some great players from the other part of the world, but the majority, I think you could still build a better American team than a Euro team. And I think if we took our best to the Olympics every year, we would still smash.
Right.
Even when those players go back to their countries to play for their country team, we would smash.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Absolutely.
it's just like when you get down to it, no American players are going to be on their teams. That's where the problem is going to go. But like Luka, those guys are good, no doubt about it. But there's less that are that level than American. America, the average is still way higher up there, in my opinion. I could be wrong. I don't know.
Right.
But I wanted to bring that up. Before we move on past sports, I want to give a shout out to the teams that made it for the finals. I know the finals for the men is going on right now, but the women's finals, did you see that game?
No.
Or did you see anything about it? Caitlin Clark made it with her Iowa team, and then South Carolina was the other team that made it. And South Carolina won, which they beat a really good Iowa team, first of all. But really even more importantly, it's the first time in their university's history that the team went completely undefeated all the way through the season, all the way through the series. So congratulations to them. They had a really good team this year. That was cool to see that. That's history for them. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know who Caitlin Clark is? You know who that is? That's the girl making all the waves in basketball for women.
I'm the one that told you about her on the last show, man.
You never told me about her. I've seen her before. I mean, you didn't teach me somebody new. You may have brought her up. Jesus. Anyways, I was pulling for her to win because I think she's really good for women's basketball. She's going to go and have probably a really good career in pro leagues too. She's probably going to smash. So
the Big Three offered her
$5 million.
Yeah.
Well, no, and then not
And
only that, one of the teams on there, one of the coaches from the Big Three, offered her another $5 million on top of it for her to go to their team. So she got offered $10 million to go over there and play. And I'm like, take that shit.
It is, and it's good for women's basketball because like Ice Cube, I was listening to Ice Cube's interview, and he said like these women they really don't get paid a lot, and on the off season they don't have nothing. That's why they got to always go overseas to play. So he says it's a great stepping stone for them, another option.
Yeah, and I listen to a lot of Joe Rogan's podcasts. Ice Cube was on there talking about the Big Three. I don't like that the NBA is not
supporting
it. It's weird, bro. Like help them out. Like it's just another thing to do on the off season. It doesn't really conflict with your thing.
Doesn't.
It's different. I would think they could sponsor him and become something a part of their organization to help them.
You know what? He's made a big deal about that because they don't support it.
Yeah, they don't.
It is weird because
it's quiet. It's silent, not support.
Yeah,
it's like he asked for help or asked for this or asked for that, and we'll look into it, and then they never get back to him. It's kind of like that,
right? And they're influencing other big sponsors that won't sponsor it, and that's kind of messing it up.
Yeah, that's lame.
It is.
I don't like that.
I think it's because they didn't come up with the idea.
That's what it is.
For their players that retired and so they don't have nothing to do. It's like, that's what it is.
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
And it's probably a money thing. They probably want a big percentage or something,
Yeah, definitely. I don't like that though. It's not cool.
That's wrong. Yeah.
The other thing too is I want to before we move on and get our guest on here, I want to talk to you about UFC 300 a little bit. That's coming up. It's a milestone for UFC. 300 events. Like credit where credit is due. Like they've done it. They've done a big thing over there. And the only thing I will say though is that I don't know. I mean, the card looks stacked. But I really do wish they would have went out and got some fighters that are like, what do you call it, in the Hall of Fame and stuff. So maybe do one. Like there's some fighters they could have gone after to come out and do a Hall of Fame fight. And I just don't look at the card like they did that. You know what I mean? I mean, it's a stat card. There's a lot of really good fights all the way down to the earliest prelim. Is pretty dang big names, but I just wish they would have went out and got some like something different, like George St. Pierre or somebody who's still training to fight or still in good enough shape to come out and do like a Hall of Fame fight. You know what I mean? I thought they should have done that, but still a really good card. I'm excited about the main event. The main event is Alex Pieta versus Jamal Hill. And I think it was supposed to be somebody else, but the guy fell out. So now Jamal Hill's in there for the title, which I think is going to be interesting. I mean, I think if Jamal Hill stands there with him, I think he goes to sleep. But if he fights him like dirty and takes him down, I think Jamal Hill's got the better all around game. So it's gonna be interesting. Very, very interesting.
Are these the two like best ones for that fight for a 300 fight?
No, that's what I'm saying. I really thought I was hoping that John Jones would be healthy enough to fight his fight on this card. So I don't know if they're the biggest draws. They're both great fighters. They're both really great fighters. I'm really excited about the women's strawweight championship fight too. Zhang Weili, she is a beast, bro. She's an animal. But she's fighting someone real good, so it's going to be interesting. A lot of good fights on the card, though. Excited about UFC 300. I don't know if you've seen the card, but the card's pretty good.
I'm looking at it now, yeah.
It's pretty dang good. Charles Oliveira, Bo Nichols fight's going to be good. Yeah, there's just a lot of really good fights on here.
Is Bo the guy? Bo is it? No. That was
he's undefeated, Bo. He hasn't lost. He's a good fighter. I think he's going to do something in that division.
Didn't he lose his last fight though?
No. Well, Bo's undefeated still.
Is it? Well, no. Is this the one that uses legs a lot?
No, he's a wrestler.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
okay.
A
So it's not the guy that I'm thinking about then.
Yeah, no. But yeah, there's a lot of good fights though. But don't want to get too much into it.
Yeah.
We'll as it gets closer to the event. I think next episode we'll talk a little bit more about it because there'll be some more stuff, more information out there for it. But like I'm really excited about the episode today. Today I asked a friend of mine to come on the show. Really, really good dude, really nice guy, and he's been all over the show Storage Wars. So we're gonna bring him out. Let's introduce Mr. Ivy. Ivy, come on down, man. That's not your name?
That's not his name.
That's not, huh?
That's not his name. You got to get his name.
I got to get his. Why do they call you Ivy then? Wait, yeah, you can tell us when you get down there. I've been calling you that forever.
It's Isaiah or something.
Isaiah? Is that your real name?
No, it's. Hold up, let me think of one. Hello, fellas. How you doing?
How you doing, man?
I hear music in the background.
Yeah.
That's your intro music.
That's your intro, yes.
Yeah, you had a intro.
I like my intro.
Yeah, it's your theme, the theme music.
Did they see me walking in?
Yeah, they said, yeah, I'm going to slow it down, though, on the edit.
I forgot to do the cool walk.
It was pretty cool.
Was it?
I thought it was cool.
Oh, man.
So, no, really, that's not your real name? Is Ivy's not your real name?
Yeah, Ivy's my real name.
Oh, okay.
You
So,
didn't say it cool enough.
so, I didn't say. So, how is it? How do I say it cool?
It's
say
like
it. Ivy.
Try,
No?
do
Slow?
it, do me a
Slow
favor,
it down?
try to talk into the mic.
Hello.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
My name is Ive.
Ive.
Was it sexy
So
to
is it
you?
Ive? No,
My name is Ivy, but if you know me, they call me Ive.
Ive.
If you know me for like 40 years, they call me Calvin.
Calvin.
And depending on what
Okay,
sport
I've
I play,
heard Calvin before, so that's not new. But
Why so many aliases?
well, I did a whole lot of different things in my life. So every time you play a professional sport or you do this, you get a nickname. I don't know why that is. So depending on where I go, I got like 6 names.
Yeah, enough of it.
You know, boxing, I was Poison Ivy, which I don't know where that came from.
You boxed?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I played professional boxing for a while, or boxed professional for a while. You know, I was bored. I like to just get out.
That's
and then when I
dope.
was a wrestler, they called me the Bear because I have big hands. You know, look at that, babies.
Yeah, you
I
do
love
that.
these, by the way. I
Yeah,
never
and that's
knew how
probably why
much.
you box too, because you smash everything you hit.
Or you hit it with a brick. And then, you know, darts, they call me a Mad Dog because I be barking when I get all hyped up.
So you box. So what do you think about Mike Tyson boxing?
I love Mike Tyson.
But do you like this fight coming up?
No, because I don't think Jake Paul earned the right to fight Mike Tyson.
Well, I also I've been telling everybody. I also don't think it's real.
It's not
I
real
think
fight,
it's money.
yeah.
It's a money grab. And I don't like it. I don't
It's-
like it.
It's definitely a money grab, but I have to give them props on that. If you are a smart man, you do money grabs.
No, and that's why I
From a
said
business
I
perspective,
understand why he did it or why he do it. But what I don't like that it's a fake fight. And people are like, how do you know it's fake? The fact that they're gonna wear 18-ounce gloves is fake.
Exactly.
So that's why I'm like, no, I don't like it because I really want a big name professional fighter to shut this YouTuber up. I can't stand it.
What would be cool if he's on the floor, hit and just shaking, like knocked out?
That's what I'm saying. I would love to see him get really knocked out.
We think Mike Tyson's gonna lose, so they have that rematch and make another $20 million. But
Or make it like really close so they have to fight again. Yeah,
exactly.
But I don't like it. It's fake. I don't like it.
I think in order to fight Mike Tyson, you got to climb through the ranks. and take down the champ. You just can't be, hey.
Well, you got to fight real boxers too. Exactly. He's only fought one real pro boxer, and he lost.
Exactly.
And it was a bad pro boxer. It wasn't even like a big name, so I don't like it.
In his glory days.
Yes. But and I used to box. I still train, but I boxed for about almost a decade. So, I talk to a lot of fighters. I have a lot of friends that still box professionally, and they all like, this is stupid. It just makes them look bad. That's all.
I agree.
Why are you dressing like me today? This is the second day. Man.
What do you mean? Like this? Shirt. I'm wearing Jesse's shirt. You're wearing Shy's shirt.
I just noticed that. But you did. But last week you dressed like me too. You can't.
I look better. I look better doing it.
No, but you can't do that.
Listen.
You're not ready with your.
Stop crying.
I just noticed that
Stop
right
crying.
now.
Stop crying.
I agree with him. You got a hat on and a hoodie. It don't matter what to say on the hoodie. It matters you got on the hoodie.
But really, he's knocking me off.
No, and last week he wore the same colors as me too.
You wore the same sweater 3 days in a row. Let's be honest.
Dude, you're a copycat.
That's right. That's right. I mixed it up. You're not happy about that? Hold on.
Bullshit.
Bullshit.
You're a copycat. You're a copycat.
I'm not really copying.
You got a phone in front of him. You got a phone in front of him. You got a computer. He got a computer.
Thank you. And you know what? He got buttons because of me. I had my buttons first.
Listen, I will call Nut Lady right now, and I will tell her.
First of all, you don't have her number.
You're fired.
Moving along. Yeah, it didn't even work.
Anyways, all right. Well, I want to learn a little bit about you. Like I said, as I was introducing you, you've been on the show Storage Wars. Last time you were here, we had a conversation about something I didn't even know you did. So I want to dive into that. But tell me how Storage Wars happened. And you've been on the show a long time, right?
Oh, yeah. 12 years maybe?
Wow.
12.
That's impressive.
A long time. It's so long, I can't even remember how long.
Do you love it?
Yes and no.
Yes and no.
I love Storage Wars, but it's work.
It is work.
So
right?
those two don't come together. Love and work don't mix.
Is a lot of it set up?
No, it's I don't know about everybody else's side. My side is straight up.
Just straight up. I love that. I love hearing that because when you talk to I talk to producers and stuff that do those type of shows, what are they, reality shows, so to speak, they say a lot of it's set up. And I'm always curious because there's set up to it. There has to be because they're filming it, so it makes sense why they do it. But I'm just
most. I mean, and just because I've been in the TV industry for 35 years, so I'm a producer. I've done sitcom comedy, but a lot of my friends done reality shows. Most reality shows are set up because you just can't film somebody to be boring. You got to spice it up and punch it somehow. You know what I'm saying? So they do add something to it to make it interesting to watch.
I want to call it a different kind of setup.
Right.
And how I say that, a lot of people don't understand. Let's say we go to the storage unit and I'm going to buy a unit.
Right.
I show up. I'm not talking crap to anybody.
Yeah.
The only person I'm talking to is who I came with.
Right.
And so when I win that unit, I load it up and I'm gone. But in Storage Wars, they want the controversy.
They want you to have a little...
Hey, go stand next to that person you don't like each other and let's talk crap.
Argue. Yeah.
Where normally I'd walk up, say 500, load it, and I'm out of there.
Yeah.
And then there's other part where people say is that, there's their items in the unit.
So is that how you got involved in the show too? Is you already did that type of work where you would go to a storage unit, buy the unit, take the stuff?
Yes and no. I had my thrift store way before the show started. And Dan came to me and said, hey, we're starting a new thing. You want to be part of it? And I said no because I had my store running, 2 kids, and you know what that's like. You got kids.
Yeah. I got 2.
And I was coaching the high school football team. And to be the best in high school, you know what it's like. You got to have time. And I own a movie company. Damn. So I was like, I got too much.
Your life sounds like mine right now.
Yeah. Oh, hey, it gets better.
Right.
It take a long time, but it got better.
So.
And one day I own Big Guys Moving and Hauling. Many people don't know that. I owned it for 20 years now. I was loading a unit, I was loading somebody's stuff from their house. And the unit right next door, they had an auction. And we were sitting there looking, and it went for $145. And I told the auctioneer, I said, hey, can I buy all that stuff? He goes, no, because you didn't sign in. I was like, where's the paper? He goes, you can do it tomorrow. So the next day I showed up, and they were auctioning off 4 or 5 more units. Me and my 4-year-old showed up. We bought all 4. Guess what? Here I am today.
And you're doing Storage Wars for 12 years.
Yeah.
So you said you like it and you hate it. What do you hate about it?
Ooh, driving. I am not a driver. I probably drove. I'll tell you, I got 2 trucks, both 2008. One's got 45,000 miles, the other's got 60,000
So you don't drive a lot?
No. So when you do Storage Wars, you're on the road 3 to 5 hours every day.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And I hate that part. It's and when you buy a unit, you have to show every single item in the unit. People don't realize how many items are in a unit,
Yeah.
and then they choose to show you the ones they want.
Right. So that's what and that's the part where
That's
I
the
talk about the
setup
setup.
part.
Right.
Yeah.
And, let me rephrase it. Not set up.
Right.
It's
It's
like,
not a setup.
to me,
setup,
I would
yeah.
rather show you a platinum ring.
Right.
They're going to show you some 1942 VHS tape.
Right.
Screw a 1942 VHS tape. I want to show you the $10,000 platinum ring. But, the world wants to see curiosity. The world wants to see something they don't know.
Right.
Where I want a pace of bills.
They're guiding the show into what they want to do.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
It's 30 minutes.
Right, so
how
they got to
much can
fit
you
all
show?
that. Yeah, they got to fit all that in 30 minutes. So they're gonna show what they want. They're producing the show, and that's how they produce it.
That's cool though. That's cool. You've done it, and I've watched it a little bit. I don't watch a lot of it, but I think it's interesting. It's definitely a different way of I never thought of making money that way.
Well, I want to know
But it
what's
changes
the best thing you've ever came across?
Ooh, to me, I found probably 3 times over $200,000 in jewelry. And most people say that's boring, but to me, oh, hell no.
How much you said? 200,000?
200,000. 3
Three
times.
times.
3
Two
times.
times.
That's freaking money.
Yeah. And jewelry is not like it's not like a baseball card where you gotta ask for what you think it's worth. Jewelry, you set it on the table. Guess what?
They're gonna tell you.
Exactly.
Yep. I love that though. That's so cool. That's why I said it gives me a different mindset of how to make money. That's what I took away from it. I was like, that's cool. It's just different. It's just unique.
Did you ever come across something that you just kind of gave away and later on found out it was worth money?
Ooh, hey, I'll tell you, this business, you can find something every week and you go, crap.
Right.
I didn't realize that was this.
Okay, let me ask you another question. What is the single most money you've made on one item?
Ooh. I sold probably a couple of Harleys for 15, 20,000.
Okay. They had Harleys in them?
Oh, man, they got Harleys in them all the time.
Wow.
Dang, that's crazy.
And this is, I could have had bigger scores, but you need bigger money.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
Makes sense.
I'm the cheap, I ain't gonna lie, I'm a cheapskate.
That's okay.
I'm that guy that likes to come home going, okay, I lost $500.
But you made,
Exactly.
yeah.
That guy to go home, I lost 15 and crying. No, I'm not him.
Yeah. That's cool though. That's cool. And then, so the other thing I was going to ask you about, because I was shocked. The other day you were here and we were having a little congratulations talking about you won a race. And I was like, what kind of race? And you were telling me you race birds.
Oh, yeah.
That is cool as shit. So
Hey.
tell me how long you've been doing that. How'd you get into that?
We had, when we moved into our new house, we had 21 dogs in K country. And animal control came and said, hey, you got too many dogs. Get rid of some. I don't want to get rid of my baby. So I moved. I moved to the country, and I took my dogs, and somebody said, hey, you want some pigeons? You already got an aviary. The aviary was a full enclosed garden.
Okay.
So I put the pigeons in there, and guess what? I'm #1 breeder racer in the United States at the moment.
What?
That is awesome.
And pigeon racing is like horse racing.
Yeah.
You can enter any race any day for $10,000, $100, and race that pigeon and win as much as you want.
So what is the race? Because I used to I grew up in Inglewood, so I used to have birds and pigeons, and we used to be on the roof, our roofs or our backyard.
You talking about some hood shit. Here we go. Here we go. Whatever, Mike Tyson.
But I mean, what is the race though?
Oh, well, basically, birds are or racing pigeons is what they are.
Okay.
They are like the Olympians of the human world. They are not normal. They are the fastest on earth racing pigeons. And a pigeon will come back to where it was born or where it's raised.
Right.
So basically from about 25 days to about 80 days, wherever it sits right there is where it wants to come back to.
Okay.
So you send it to that place or your place or wherever, from 25 to about 80, maybe 100, it goes back to that place. So you take it off about a mile, it'll come back. Take it off 5 miles, it'll come back.
Right.
And
That
you
is
just go all
so
the way
cool.
out to 500, 800 miles, and it comes back. So you do that, and people now, it's so huge, as big as horse racing. You can send 500, 1,000 birds to this one spot, and they train them all together, all the way out to maybe 150 miles. And they take them to 350 miles. You enter your fee, which is like 300, 100, up to,
Okay.
I paid up to $1,500 a bird. And they let them go out at the same time, and whoever comes back wins all the money.
Oh, that's dope.
That is cool, right?
That is cool.
When he was telling me about this, I was like, that's wild.
It
How
is
did you
crazy.
get into that?
It gets you so hooked. And I mean, the bird is born in your yard in an egg. So it's your child.
Right.
And
Yeah.
you watch it grow up, and then you put it in the mailbox, send it to wherever.
He put it in the
Nebraska.
mailbox. That's funny.
Hey, that's pretty much it. Hey, next thing you know, 6 months later, the race is on. and you against 4,000 people. Hey, last time I was here, I won $35,000.
What's the quickest your bird ever came back?
Ooh, well, it's not quickest. It's like a bird can fly about 50 miles an hour. Okay. So if they got a tailwind, they get up to about 50, 55. If they have a headwind, they're about 30. So you're racing 10,000 birds, and
like
it's usually
all these little things. Yeah.
It's speed per mile is kind of what they call it. So you don't never know what your fastest bird is. You're more caring about first, second, third, fourth.
So one of you just want one of your birds to get there.
You want one to be in that money.
Right. That's so cool though. It's like just different. I love that. I love that.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. COVID, I was bored. I was sitting around, and you couldn't leave your house, you couldn't do anything, and they had bird racing everywhere, but California. And we also had the lockdown for the aviary and flu and all that. And I was just sitting there in my backyard watching my birds race all over the world.
That is so cool.
Like,
he made me want to get into doing this. Like, I almost thought about like, oh, should I do this? This would be fun.
Do they have trackers on the bird?
Oh, they got little chips on their legs, and when they cross the little, they got a little pad. It marks when they came in, and you get. I got a paycheck right now coming, and they're waiting on the last of the checks to clear to see how much we get. I came in 5th out of 1,800 yesterday, and I'm waiting to see how much I won. I mean, I check my phone every 15 minutes.
Wow.
But it'd probably be pretty good if you get in 5th, right? It's pretty decent.
It should be at least 25.
Oh damn! Wow. See, I need to get into bird racing, bro.
It gets you hooked.
Dude, I'm hooked off of your stories.
And then the thing about a bird is you feed it an ounce a day.
How many?
An ounce a day of corn.
So it's nothing.
One bag lasts like 6 months.
Oh my god, that's awesome. That would be cool, man. That's really sick. All right, well, I love hearing your stories. We're gonna get into some little games that we made up for the show for you. But before we do that, you let me get there. Jesus, man.
It's slow today, man.
Rewind.
Rewind.
Before we get there, we always talk about what's in our cups. So today I'm drinking something really odd. I decided to try Trader Vic's. What did I say? Rum chata, and then a splash of strawberry cream Dr. Pepper. And I will say the drink is good, but I didn't realize it was going to curdle, so I have to keep mixing it. Yeah. That's my only problem. But the drink is pretty damn good. What you drinking there, Ivy?
Ooh, I'm drinking a margarita. I can't speak English. Did anybody help me with that?
Margarita.
I need a Rosella Stone.
So yeah.
I'm drinking a margarita.
Margarita.
Can you give me Rosetta, please?
Rosetta margarita.
I'm drinking a margarita because I don't want to go too crazy. I've been known to drink,
I noticed you're almost done with that. You're going to need more.
Yeah. I tried to slow down, but it didn't.
Because we got to do a cheers later.
Yeah, we're going to have to do a cheers. What are you going to drink next?
Ooh, I'm a honey guy. Any kind of honey, that's my liquor.
So we'll get you set up on some like Jim honey or something?
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, what are you drinking there, Mike?
I am drinking. I kept it simple. My favorite Trader Vic's with rum chata. I wasn't fancy.
So see how he copied me?
No,
he copied me and then just took out the cream soda so he wouldn't completely copy me.
I like how you embellishing this story when I've been drinking
loser
Trader Vic's. I'm gonna pause your fucking buttons. This is what I'm gonna do.
This is the thing. He's got one fucking button. He's had months to like set up multiple buttons. He's got one button. I was like, I got 100. You ain't gonna win. You ain't gonna beat me in this. Okay.
I didn't know it was a competition, Mike. I thought we was on the same team.
We are on the same team, kind of, until talk about fucking explosions. Anyways, okay, so that was in our drinks. We're gonna get to our games today. I set up a game specifically set for you. You should win. You should beat us, okay? Because if you don't know, Ivy's like basically a professional dart player. He's amazing. He's really good at it. And we're going to play a drinking dart game. You guys ready for that?
Yeah.
Are you sure? You suck at darts, so I'm really...
I'm competitive, so...
I know. All right, well, today you're going to get the chance to show off your competitiveness.
Let's go.
All right, so take a second, set up the stuff, set up the board. I'll go set up the board. You set up the camera. We'll go from there. All right. Okay. All right. So we are back. This first game we're going to play is 301. And basically the losers, so there's going to be one winner and two losers. The two losers are going to take a shot. I need the bartender. Where's the bartender at? Bartender. Hi, bartender. Bartender. We're calling you. She's like, what? Where? Who? Okay. So we need a shot of... Jim Honey, and then 2 shots of Trader Vic's. Okay. What?
Copying again. You said he's copying. You just ordered him a shot.
All right, I'll have a shot of Fireball. Damn it. Or you know what? Screwball. I'll do Screwball. And he can do Trader Vic's. There you go, Ivy. Okay. Ivy, you want to go first?
All right, I'll go first.
All right. So the winner of the 3-0 win does not have to take a shot. That's this game.
We ready?
All right, let's go. Got a single 7, single 10, and single 15. All right, so he's saying there's a chance. Go ahead, Mike. You need all three, bro. You need three, okay? So you need to get 301 down to 0. We gotta wait. You gotta change it. All right, here's Mike's first shot. And that's the whole point. That's the only way we're gonna get you. All right. All right. Mike, what the? Mike's single 1, single 2, single 3. You did it. You're the winner. You're the freaking winner. Holy shit.
All right, Mike Modell's first shot. Single 13. What's that, a bullseye? And a 7. Oh, my God. You're trying to win.
Thank you.
I don't like this so far. Thank you, Bama Lama Ding Dong.
No. He opened it for you, but he didn't pour it. It's right there, Raylan. Raylan. Oh, damn. Now he's going. Now he's going to town. I got my work cut out for me. Hey, you got 6 points. You can only do better than that. All right, single 3. Okay, we moved up. All right, that was a lot better. At least this time you got, I can't tell, 29 points. Good job. Play for a shot.
We playing for unlimited shots at Alchemy Row. You got a second bullseye. 11. A third bullseye. Mr. Modell. Wow.
Said Biden. I thought you said Biden too. I was like, we didn't vote yet. I thought I saw it right there. Right here. Man, that's, you should have showed that. That was bringing out some stick. Right in the cedar.
Where that landed will never happen again. That was crazy. Oh, there we go.
I can play a little bit, not that much though.
Yeah, I knew it was going to come somewhere. Eventually. I was doing good at first. Now he's going to close out. You're doing good. You're doing good. Holy shit. You only got 38 points, bro. There you go. There's one. Well, okay, not too bad.
Damn. Bama just, sheesh, was it 70? Look at Mike Modell. Nope, that's 11. Not a bullseye. Focus. He's focused. And he got a 17.
It hit me in the face. Ivy for the win. And the winner. Ivy wins. I knew that was going to happen, but I got close, and I'm happy with my play. That was good. Mike, I can't say too much about you. All right, so we're going to move to the next game. But we got to take our shot first, Mike. Come on, Mike. We lost. Fair and square. Sir, thank you for beating us a little bit.
So what's next?
Okay, so the next game is... I gotta get the game board back into that practice mode. Hold on one second.
Y'all could just talk to me. See, darts is not really my game, but I'm very competitive. I guarantee you I won't lose like this again. And I actually hit a bullseye. And I didn't get my butt whooped. So I'm not mad at this. I can compete at any level, any sport, any game. I'll be right there. Insert 5 coins. How are you the owner of Alchemy Row and you don't have a key to press a special button? Oh, that's right. All right.
All right. Okay, so this game is called. Basically, it's not. We're not going to count up. We're not going to play the real game. But what we're going to do is we're gonna say a number. Okay, so now we're going to drink a little bit more, right? So we're going to say a number, and we'll all three get a chance to hit the number, and whoever doesn't hit the number takes a shot. All right. So let me get a number from the crowd. Bama, go. What? No, not something in cricket. Something off. 3. Okay, 3 is the number. Hit 3. No, you get 1 chance. 1 dart. That don't matter. 1 freaking dart. You missed. Hit the button, grab your dart. All right, so you taking a shot. You go.
Number 3. How you say that in Spanish? Tres.
We're speaking Spanish now. Trace.
He hit it.
I hit uno treses.
All right, Mr. Modell, what you got?
Oh, I did it wrong, right? Okay.
You did. What you hit?
17.
Why are you going? Oh, yeah, it is. All right, so now we're going to pick another number. DJ, give me a number. 13.
Hey, that's mini hotels.
13, sir. You out. That's. Did you take your first shot? Did you take your first shot? Here, let's take our first shot together real quick. Okay, we both messed up last round. So this is for this round. Okay, so you owe 1 more. You owe 1 more right now. But hold on. We'll take it together. 13, sir. Oh, damn. He's good.
13. I go to that 4 every time I go to a hotel room. Hang out with the ghosts.
We're going to have to go get food after this.
Almost the oldest. I'm the biggest. The food is like right there.
No, my dad's the oldest. He wins.
Bro, you snuck in?
All right, so let's take our drink. We lost. All right. Dad, give me a number up there on the board, on the cricket board. 11. He picked number 11. Let's go. Silence, people, silence. And he hit the 12. Hey, that was close that time. I mean, it was the wrong number. It wasn't in the same area, but hey, you went for it.
There's only one number I like more than 11. And that's 7.
Why?
I love Vegas.
Oh, I got you. I like 11 too. 11. Number 11 is my favorite number. Damn, he's good.
This is not fair. This is totally not fair. Like, what's my handicap? I need a handicap. I need a handicap.
Okay, we're back to the beginning.
Copying on me. I don't know.
I go to 100 places. There ain't no other idea.
What is the time at? All right, well, let's play one more round. This is it. This is for the whole caboodle right here.
Boodle.
The caboodle. The winner of darts right here.
Winner of darts.
Okay. Hey, he picked the bullseye. You got to hit the bullseye. Bullseye. Don't ask for coaching. Don't ask for coaching. Go over there and do your game. Cheater. Look at how he always cheats in everything he plays.
There it is.
And for the miss. But that was a better thrown dart. That looked good, actually.
Sure was. He didn't throw it as hard as he did the other one.
Yeah, you just got to throw it a little harder. All right, Ivy. Oh, I got a chance.
It was a quarter of an inch high.
All right, Mike Modell. Hey, relax. Take a breath. Take a breath. This is it. This is it. You just see, if you would have listened to me, you ain't listened to your coach. You ain't listened to your coach. You went, see, he was cocky. He went too fast.
Nobody hit it.
First person to hit it. Here we go. Take your chance. Take your time. Throw fast. Throw hard. Miss the bullseye. It's not basketball. It's not basketball. You're not trying to stroke your hand like a girl. Yeah, you threw it like a girl. Yeah, I know. Sorry. It doesn't matter. Ha! I have another shot.
Will you relax now?
Okay, leave me alone.
Stop being so. Stop being that 3-second guy. Look at you going. See, you're going fast again. See, you're going fast again. You ejaculate too fast. Stop.
No one's hit the damn bullseye. Let's go. Still missed. He is getting close. You better hit it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, sir. He didn't say Mick. He said Mike.
Oh, he's so. Wow. Is it Mike? Mike, would you relax now? Stop going so fast.
We in overtime, right?
You can't hit the bullseye. And you smell funny. Told you. I'm celebrity, Blake. Blake's going to take my shot for me.
You don't know. No.
Yes. I sure ain't don't want to win. Maybe I want to drink.
Come on, Mike.
That's what it is.
Modell, listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to Mike. See, you ain't listening.
You gotta get shots.
You're not listening.
These shots are like cousins.
Mike likes to talk while I shoot. And he can't even hit the bullseye or the 20. See? He hits one. Good single. Good single, sir. All right, Ivy, take us home. Oh, no, you should do it eyes closed. That should be your handicap.
It should be your handicap. Eyes closed.
Oh, shit, he got closer than Mike with his eyes closed.
I was in the right angle. I didn't do it from here.
I know I got closer than that.
I think we got like 6 shots in a row or something.
Dude.
Okay. Let me get real.
Access denied.
Yeah, I'm pushing the buttons.
Oh, you just lost a new car.
Something happening.
Mike, if you don't hit this one, man.
Winner, winner, take a shot, take a drink, take a drink, take a drink. Wait, hold on. My dad's on the show. How you doing, Dad?
What's up, Pops? Always good seeing you.
Did you teach him everything you knew?
He really did. He really did. You know, people don't know this. My dad's a really good baseball player. He played farm for the Angels. He's accurate. Anything, like we'll play darts or we'll go golfing, something he never done before, and he'll still beat most people. He used to irritate the shit out of me.
Wow.
Just natural ability.
Hey, that's a good thing.
Yeah,
Yes.
That's all I see.
It's called skills, Mike. He didn't pass that on to you.
He's got the skills. He didn't know. He passed it to my he passed it to my oldest son. My oldest son reminds
Kanan?
me of him. Yeah,
Keegan?
anything he picks up, it's just natural. Like he's better than most people at baseball for only playing a few years, and it trips me out. Anything he does, he's good at. Yeah, he just has ADD, so he struggles a little bit. But I just want to say, hey, congratulations to me. I won. Ivy won the 301 game.
That's the first time you beat me in something. On air.
That's not the first time.
On air, Mike.
No, I beat you in bingo. I beat you in bingo too. See, you forget.
No.
You have a 53-year-old's brain. You just have like amnesia.
First of all, bingo's not a real sport.
Did you beat somebody in bingo?
I beat him in bingo.
You gonna brag about that? You beat somebody in bingo?
I
Mike?
won.
Bingo?
You said I didn't beat you in anything.
I'm just
I beat
saying,
you in
like,
bingo.
okay,
I won. You won the cup game.
I won the cup game twice.
Okay, good for you. I'm proud of you. Hey, I'm surprised I won that dart game with the bullseye because I was playing Ivy.
Too.
And I not only won that, I won $5 on your guys' age game. I won the age game too. You forgot about that?
I feel like you owe me $250 on that.
Ask us next year. You won't win.
Hey, let's cheers. That was a fun game.
Cheers.
I feel like you owe me $250 on that.
No, I don't.
You
shit.
used me.
I didn't. I used you to win. All right. Hey, see you later, Dad. I do like it. I like your hat too. That's funny. So,
all right.
I moved in with my dad for a short period of time a few years back because I was in between places. Moved in and I put this box of clothes. I never went and got the box, but the box had all kinds of stuff. It had expensive shoes, all kinds of things. And every once in a while, my dad will come in and he's wearing all my gear. And I'm like, what are you doing? The other day he came in, I had a pair of Jordan 4s, right? And they were the Fire Reds. So they're white red. They're $275 shoes. He's wearing them around. Wow. I would just had them sitting on the shelf. You know what I mean?
Oh,
he's
funny.
wearing them out to the bar. And I'm like, Dad, you even know what's on your feet? He's like, no, they're comfortable. I don't care.
I know why, because you still think it's your gear.
Yeah, no, he says that all the time. He's like, it's not yours anymore.
Yeah,
there was a time limit. You left it here for too long. And he's not wrong. Most of the stuff he wears, I haven't touched forever, so it's fine. He's my dad. He can have what he wants.
Right.
You don't wear it for 4 days. Guess what? Pops.
Gone. Hey, do we have time to make this call?
Yeah, let's make a call. Come on, we got you.
Hold on. Let's call her.
Who?
That lady.
She's not gonna pick up your call.
She's not gonna pick it up?
No.
Even a weird number?
No.
All right. Who? All right.
Call? I thought we were gonna call.
Let's call Brittany. Let's call Brittany.
Oh my God, you're so right.
Let's call
That is
Brittany.
such a good one.
Spears?
No. So we have actually Brittany is going to be doing a show.
Yeah, she's doing a comedy show. Yeah,
coming
that's
up
perfect.
this
Yeah,
week,
that's perfect.
At the Row.
See, Mike,
it's so fun.
Mike, this is why I'm a great producer, dude.
Okay.
You should start listening to me.
Okay, you're giving yourself way too much credit.
You should start listening to me. I'm always right.
Okay. There we go. You ready?
Come on.
Hello, are you the head of the household?
Please answer.
Hey, she's not answering your calls, Mike.
Damn, but it's a weird
Sorry,
number.
my mom missed your call. Leave a message after the beep.
That's such a great voice. More than leave her a
Tone.
voicemail.
Please record your message. When you have finished
Drunken.
recording,
You got a call from your phone.
or press 1 for more options.
Hi, this call is for Brittany.
The redhead
Pettis.
girl.
Brittany.
Yeah, that little
Pettis.
sexy redhead girl.
I needed a ride home, and I heard she was a driver. I'm a little drunk.
Come pick
Can
me
you
up,
please pick me
Brittany.
up at the Row? All right, we love
Come on,
you.
Red. We're going to call you
Bye.
Big Red, Little Red.
You are a part of Drunken. This is Drunken Phone Calls. We decided to add this in the other day. I want someone to answer, though. We need someone
Pick
to
up,
answer.
call from your phone.
Oh, we got fake. What?
Call from your number.
Yeah, but then they know. The whole point is like,
No, people don't answer
the
this
segment's
regular.
called Drunken Calls.
People don't answer regular calls.
Okay, fine. Okay, I got this one right
Let
here.
me
You ready?
produce this,
Ready?
Mike.
Ready?
Let me
okay,
produce
okay,
this.
Okay, I got it. Hold on. This is from my primary.
Who?
Here we go.
If she don't answer now, I'm laughing.
This is somebody else.
Hey, what's up, bro?
Hey, what's up, bro?
Hey, dog.
Hey, I'm in trouble. Can you come get me?
I need help.
I'm like drunk as fuck at the bar.
Yeah, man, I need help.
Shut up. What are you doing?
I'm at the bar, drunk.
Please,
Where?
please.
At the
help
bar.
Me, help me, help me,
What
help
bar
me.
do we work at?
What the fuck?
You're on the show. What's up, Justin? How you
What
doing?
up, Justin?
Oh, shit. Hey, what's up, guys? Don't believe anything everything this guy said.
You're our first answered call on Drunken Calls on the segment of the show. So
Thank
welcome.
You. Am I your ninth caller?
What's really
He's
funny
a
is
night
that
caller.
this guy advocates for sober living, and I'm calling him all fucked
I know,
up
that's not
because I
fucked
know
up.
he would come get me. He's the only one who would probably come get me.
This is not the RBH you're looking for.
That's
All right, we got girls to call. I'll talk to you later. Love you, brother.
Peace
All
out.
right, love you too, man.
Bye. No, let's not call her. Hold on. One more. Okay, one more, and then we'll move on. Oh, shit. Hold on.
You might be walking home.
No one wants to come get you, Mike.
You know what? This is bullshit. Bama just called in. Bama, how can I help you, sir?
Hey, how you doing?
What's up?
See, the thing is, look, I know your hat was really good tonight.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, I just want you to know that you're our topic of the show on the show a lot.
Bama Lama Ding Dong, why are you calling us?
We talk about how funny you are and how funny you smell and all those things.
A lot of stuff. You talk about me a lot.
Yes, we do.
We
And
do.
the funniest part is people who are not in Lancaster, California have no idea who I am.
They
Yeah.
don't. They,
They've never seen me. I've never been on the show.
So you're saying you want to come on the show?
yeah, pretty much.
No, I love
He
the-
said no.
Pretty much.
He
You
said
don't wanna
no.
be on
You
the
know
show,
what?
Bama?
Guess what? You're our first hang
Bye.
Can you hear him now?
Can you hear me now?
that?
Can you hear me now?
I said the Crimson Tide suck, by the way.
Hold on. Hold on.
Bama, you got to take opportunities when they come.
And your coach should have retired.
Okay, here we go. Now we're gonna call her back primary. Let's see if she answers.
She's not
If
gonna answer you, dude.
If she answers the phone, we know she screens her calls.
Primary. I like that one.
Okay, don't say anything. I'm gonna act drunk and see if she'll come pick me up. God, she doesn't love me.
See, don't. I told you. I've been trying to tell you that.
It's fucked up.
I
I bought her a
I bet
badass
you if
birthday present and everything.
I bet you. I didn't buy her none. I
You
bet
didn't
you
buy her
she'd pick
shit.
up.
No, she
I bet
won't.
you she'd pick up.
Call. Leave a message.
Wow. Wow, Brittany, you didn't answer my call. I'm definitely making this a fucking promo. I'm definitely making this a promo.
You whack as shit for that. Okay, hey, you know who will never come on the show?
Who?
Brandy.
Brandy?
Let's call her.
Who?
Brandy.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's what I drink.
Oh, she said Brandy.
Hello.
Hey,
Hey, baby.
hey, can you hear me?
Oh God, I'm not doing this.
No, wait, I'm drunk. Can you come pick me up? I'm stuck.
You're not.
I'm stuck at the bar and I'm drunk.
Hey, baby.
Mike, shut up.
I don't believe you.
Listen, you said you never come on the show, and welcome to the show.
Welcome to the
Brandy.
fucking show, Brandy.
I'm not doing this.
Yes, you are. You're already doing it.
It's too late.
You're already on. It's too late.
You're on. Welcome to Drunken
Your
Calls.
butt cheeks are already open.
Whoa.
Someone else?
Wait. Hey, listen. Here's the thing. You're on the show with Ivy, so that's good, right?
Hi, Ivy.
Hi, but I really am drunk. They not.
All right. We just wanted to call and tell you we love you. Goodbye.
Love you.
Love you too. Bye.
That was pretty good. See,
That
these
was
are
fun.
fun.
That was
These are
fun. That was
All right. Well, that's probably about as many calls we're gonna make.
So
If-
next week we're gonna use my phone and I'm gonna call Brandy, Brittany, and I bet you she pick up.
set it up right now. Nah,
It's
too
gonna
much
take 2
work.
minutes. It's gonna take a minute.
Too much work.
Yeah,
All right, fine. Well, we'll move on.
that is pretty funny if I actually call her.
Yeah, you should call her on the phone.
I'll
and
fucking call her.
just call her and see if
I
she
gotta call
answers.
her.
But so that's Drunken Calls. Where are we at? Okay, so we never even told our bar stories. Wow, we're like really messed up on the show today. But anyways, usually the whole meat and potatoes of the show is bar stories, and we tell stories of stuff that happens at a bar, in and out of a bar, but just drunken debauchery, whatever it is. So, Mike, what is your story about this week?
Hey, Brittany. What's up, Brittany?
Wow, Brittany! Wow,
What's
you fucking
up,
answered.
Brittany?
You answered Mike, but not me. Wow. I can't believe you didn't answer my phone call. Can you hear that? Is your phone ringing?
Your call has been forwarded.
Wow, you sent me you forwarded your call? You hang up on her right now. That's it. I'm done.
I love you, Brittany. You've always been my favorite.
Yeah, you're done. No more presents for you. I hope you're listening to the show right now. You're done.
She picked up for me.
I'm not friends
And
with her no more.
look, you try to buy her love, and that shit don't work.
I'm not friends with her no more. I'm not friends with her no more.
She's not gonna pick up, man.
Yeah, she will.
This is a petty pickup, by the way.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. I'll take it.
Why did you hang up on me?
I can't believe you didn't answer your
This is
phone
just a
for
petty.
me.
This is a petty pickup. This is a petty pickup.
You answered for him, but not for me. That is so messed
Hey,
up. I bought
Brittany.
you a blanket.
He was like, I bought her a birthday gift. I was like, I had to buy her nothing, and she still showed me love.
Wow.
So he tried to buy your love, Brittany. See how that is?
True. Oh my God.
I just want you to know that you're on the show and everybody saw how much you
Yeah.
don't love me. It's
Yep.
messed up.
This is going live. This is going out.
I know it's already live.
So right now,
Yes,
Yes, we're
you're
doing
on
the show right now.
You're our drunken call. I was gonna see if you'd pick me up drunk, but you didn't even answer.
I would absolutely pick you up drunk.
Thank you.
No, but no, you can't clean it up now, Brittany. You can't clean it
No,
up.
she already did. She'd pick me up.
Brittany,
drunk.
wait
That's
for the
it.
promo to come out. It's going to show that you sent them right to voicemail 2 times. He
Damn,
called you 2
twice.
times.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
cool. You know what?
To be
I need a
fair,
warning
to be
yourself.
fair, the first call was
You
a
guys are making me
business
look
phone
bad.
number.
And
That's
Brittany,
terrible.
you got a show coming up here this
But
Saturday
hey,
right at the Alchemy Row.
reference will only
Wait, what? You
Well,
broke up.
yeah, see, she drunk.
You broke up. What did you say?
Oh,
Did
she hung up
Did we
on
lose
you.
you?
Wow.
I don't think he paid for it all.
Damn.
Wow. You get no love, Mike.
I know. She
You
just
get
don't
no
like me
love.
at all.
I think he ran out of minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just did. I did.
This
All
is
right.
horrible.
All right, real quick. Hey, real quick. Tell me your
All
bar
right.
story because I want to know about Drunk Lady Saturday night.
Oh, man. So, Saturday night.
this-
and I felt like you set me up. I don't fucking like you for that.
Hey, this part of the show is called Cocktail Campfire. So
Yeah.
let's get these cocktails out.
Mike
Let's
set
tell
me
the
up.
Campfire. All right. I did set you up.
So
it was funny.
I came over here to this side of the bar to take this lady's drink, and she was an older lady, and she had been drinking. I didn't think nothing of it. It was like, what I could get for you? And as I was making her drink, she just looked at me, and she was like, "Wow." She's like, "You're sexy as fuck," and I was like, "Okay, thank you." And she's like, "No." She's like, "Come here, you're sexy as fuck," and I was like, no. She tried to reach over the bar right here and grab me.
Yeah, I felt those vibes right away. So I was like,
Yeah.
Mike, I was like, Mike,
no,
Mike, go
do
get
not
this
touch.
girl. Go get this girl real quick.
Yeah, then you sent me back to her later on when she got even more
But
drinks
look,
in her.
look, the truth is you're single, like you always say.
I am
sexy
single,
as
but
fuck.
still.
I'm not. I got to send the right person to the right person. You know?
Sexy
That
as
wasn't
fuck.
fun.
He
You are
is.
sexy as fuck.
Oh, you are.
I am sexy as fuck.
Yeah, it's the way you wear that.
Get
hoodie
back in,
and that
get in
hat.
the microphone. You got to come
Sexy.
closer. Yeah.
Don't give him a big head.
I am. I can't help it if all the girls want to talk to me here.
He's
but
sexy as fuck. For
I'd still have
kid
a
with
type
Down
though. I
syndrome.
still have a type.
What's your
No
type?
girl is in the
You're sexy as fuck for
She's-
like a kid with special needs.
wow.
I want to know his type. What is your type?
Wow.
Yeah. What is? Oh, I know his type. They're
No,
like
don't tell
small,
us type.
like 5'2". He likes 5'2"
Oh,
a
like
lot.
gymnastics.
Yeah, he likes 5'2".
Wait a minute, I gotta tell this story. I was in Nut Girl car today. She has a big van, like not a van, but a SUV. Why was she able to stand up in the car? I was looking at her. I was like, "Are you really standing up right
I
now?"
will call her right now. and talk
I
about
was
this.
like, "Wow." See when he was standing up in the SUV. I was like, "Are you standing up?"
You
That
do
shit
like
was
him
funny.
short. Why do you like him so short? Does
I
it make
could-
you feel like a giant?
I could pick her up and do what I want with
Does
her.
your wiener look big in the picture? Is that why?
Oh my god!
You like? That's why I knew.
Can we move on?
Yeah, we can move
Thank
on.
you.
That's
Enough
extra
about my
shit.
wiener.
All right. So, is that the end of your story? It was just about drunk lady.
Oh yeah, kind of is.
Oh wow, your story sucked this week.
I
Get
mean-
better. Get better. Go ahead, Ivy.
Thank you.
Tell me a
Appreciate
cool
it.
ass drunk story, a bar story.
Let me think.
It could be just a bar story, whatever. It could be somebody else really drunk.
I don't got no bar stories, but I got a drinking story.
Okay,
Go ahead.
Tell me your
All right.
drinking story.
I was in Mazatlan, Mexico, fighting one of my professional fights. I just got to doing the parade and the photo shoot. I'm in the bar having a beer before my fight the next day. All of a sudden, a bunch of screaming goes off. And I'm like, what the hell's going on outside? Now, I can't understand shit because I'm in Mexico.
Yeah.
But I don't terrify
How
screaming.
many pro
and real
fights did
screaming.
you have?
7.
Wow. Okay.
I
Cool.
only did it because I hurt my knee in football and I just wanted to beat some ass.
I love it. I love it. That's a good reason.
So my trainer runs in and I have a beer in my hand and some Gatorade that I brought from California. And he says, "Hey, somebody just drowned it. Do you know CPR?" There's like 50 people looking at me. And I said, yes, because I do know CPR, but you know what I mean when 50 people are looking at you.
Yeah.
So I run outside and there's this kid that just drowned it. They pull him out of the fucking pool. I'm at a hotel because, you know, they put fighters in the hotel. And I start giving the kid CPR. And I can't get him to breathe. I'm listening to his heart. I'm giving him CPR. And it says, "Hey, what do you need?" I said, "A spoon." Nobody could understand me. And I was like doing the soup technique. They're
Okay.
like, "Oh," they give me a spoon and I'm giving CPR and I revived this kid.
No way.
I kid you,
You
not in
saved
front of
the
like,
kid's
With a
life.
spoon?
hell yeah.
That's
Wow.
fucking awesome.
No, I was like a little volleyball coach in junior high school, so I had to take this CPR class to be the coach.
Right.
Little did I know it would pay off.
Oh, that's great.
So I bring this
crazy.
kid back. It's a sad story, but it's a good story. So little did I know that the paramedics come and get the kid and they take him off and they go, "Hey, do you know what you just did?" And I was like, "Yeah." They're like, "You saved El Chapo's nephew."
Yo,
Shut
Chapo.
up.
And I'm
Shut
like,
up.
I'm looking like, who the hell's El Chapo?
Oh my God.
Wow.
You know, I'm like 20 years old. Like, who the hell's El Chapo? Like, you don't know who Chapo was? I'm like, no. I was just giving some kids some air.
That's crazy.
So apparently, I'm in this hotel waiting for my fight the next day in Mazatlan. And El Chapo used to bring people from small villages in buses to the city to swim and do all this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I just happened to be there for a professional fight. And guess what?
saved his nephew.
Saved his nephew.
That's
Wow.
crazy.
Now, you know, and I was in the papers and I was in everything. And I called my wife back and I was like, "Hey," she goes, "Yeah, my coworker lives in and they sent her a copy of the paper. Was that really you?" And I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "How'd you know CPR?" I was like, "Hey, I took it to junior college, taught in a little junior high school softball team or volleyball team." She's like, "Wow, glad you did that." I was like, "Yeah,
That's crazy.
it is crazy."
Did he ever contact you and be like, "Thanks for saving my nephew"?
No, he didn't, because I didn't know who he was. But the sister, who said it was like his second cousin, contacted me and was like, "Hey, thank you. If you ever need anything, call this number. They got you covered."
Damn.
And I was like, "Covered?" She was like, "Anything, everything you need. If anybody ever messes with you, call this number. They'll
That's
take care of it."
crazy.
Wow.
That is crazy.
So every time somebody make me mad, I was like, "Do I want to call this number?"
Damn.
I feel it.
Wait, so have you ever called them?
I ain't never called a number. I was scared.
I would be scared to ask for a favor too, but
Oh, shit, I
it's
wouldn't.
just cool to know that like that's a connection. You know, I mean,
I would call. 100%.
I would
Why
call
would
now,
you call?
but back then I was
100%.
like a dumbass.
I would have called maybe like, "Hey, I need some money. Hook me up.
Hey,
I'm poor."
Hey,
I'd be
I
like-
might go home and get the number. If I get it, will you call
Hey.
it?
I'll call it.
FBI
I'll call it on
might
the
call
show.
I'm going through a divorce
yeah.
right now. I'm like, "Hey, man, she give me a hard time."
Oh no, that's true. FBI wall will be all over that. That number is done. They probably deleted that number. That was on a
Hey, y'all heard
burner
this?
phone.
I ain't giving the number.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
To this day, I still look at that number. I go, "Man, I just want to call it."
You know, your story reminded me of a story that happened in here. My cousin that works here, she gave somebody CPR in that bathroom who OD'd and revived him. I just found out the other day, sadly enough, the guy was an older guy. He was a homeless guy. He would come in here. We would hook him up with burgers and stuff. And he OD'd in the bathroom one day, and she revived him. He came back, and, like a week later, we seen him walking around. He was fine. But then recently, he kind of disappeared off the face of earth. We haven't seen him. But he had just passed away in a motel right over here, right around the corner from here. But she saved his life. That was kind of crazy, like to be in this bar. Like she revived him right in that bathroom. And she used to take fire tech stuff, so she knew CPR. I took CPR for an academy that I went to in 2020, and I've never had to use it, but that shit's crazy. That's crazy you did that. It's gnarly.
I ain't gonna lie. It's kind of like when you believe you did something, but you know you did something.
Yeah,
That's where I'm at.
I feel that. That's crazy, though. That's like I've never, I've saved somebody inadvertently, like not knowing that they would die. Like in other words, like if I wouldn't have grabbed somebody, they would have gotten into maybe a major accident or something. But that's about as far as I've gone. I've never actually saved someone's life. You know what I mean? That's crazy to think that you saved somebody. You know what I mean?
Now, I always wonder in my mind when I sleep at night, I go, I'm 53 now. This kid was probably like 10. is he gonna walk up to me like in 10 years and be like, "Hey, I was that kid"? Do I hug him? Do I say, "Hey, I'm glad you're alive"? What do you do?
I mean, that's one of those ones. Like, yeah, I did do that, and I'm glad you're still here.
Yeah,
know?
Doesn't that sound weird? It
That
sounds
is
weird.
crazy.
So,
that is gnarly.
It is weird. So I'll just be like, "Oh, I did it. I'm happy, but I feel weird."
What's wrong? What are you doing? We're still on the show. What? Okay. Okay. Hey, we're gonna go into a break. We'll be right back.
Is this a paid break?
We're back.
All right, we had to take a break. Technical difficulty, I should say. Not really, but anyways, we were on the bar stories. It was on my turn. I wanted to talk about something that I've been thinking about this for a while. So, when I first met Mike's. Can I say your full name?
Yeah.
Okay, so Mike's full name is Mike Reed, right? Can we get him one more drink, one more shot? Because we need a shot for a cheers. Whatever you
bring me.
Do Jim Honey again. All right. So Mike's full name is Mike Reed, right? And have you ever seen the House Party movies?
Yes.
Okay.
Kid and
So Kid and Play. Kid's name is Chris Reed, and if you look at Mike looks enough like Chris to. I thought they were family members. Like I was like, dude, they have the same name, same last name. I was like, I wonder. So the first thing I asked him was like, hey, are you related to Chris Reed? He said no, but it's not the first time I've been asked that. But my bar story is one time I went to Burbank and I went to the bar called Barney's Beanery, and I was there to do some karaoke with a friend. Shout out to Laura, my Costa Rican beautiful friend. We went there and we're sitting there and I'm looking over and I'm staring at this guy and I'm like, dude, I think I know who this is. And after a minute, I figured out who I thought it was. So I walked straight up to him. I said, hey, are you Kid? And he's like, yeah, that's me. And he introduced himself. It was Chris Reed. Did we shut off again? What are you doing? Oh, okay. So anyways, so it ended up being Chris Reed. And I had just, right when I introduced myself to him, I got called up to sing a song. So I go sing some karaoke and I sit down. He's chatting up with my girlfriend at the time. Girl as a friend, my best girlfriend. And he's chatting up with her. After I sang, he came up to me and he's like, man, you're a really good singer. Sat down and chat with me. I was going to get him to come out here and do a comedy show. But I just thought, like, I always tell these crazy drunken stories. This wasn't a drunken story. It was just a cool moment. I've watched House Party movies my whole entire life, and I got to meet him. And he ended up being the most down-to-earth, chill celebrity I've ever met in my life. He was super cool. And I meet this guy, and he looks just like him. So, I mean, that was my bar story. It wasn't really long, but I just thought it was cool.
I actually met him. I met him actually when they did the movie Class Act. I was on that show too as well. I worked on it for a day, and a lot of people thought it was related.
1 day? Why 1 day?
Huh?
Why only 1 day?
No, I worked on it for 2 days.
Oh, okay. But why? Is that just the length of time the project needed or whatever?
It was just for me. It was shot at Venice High School.
Oh, okay.
And it was just a 2-day shoot.
Oh, okay, cool. That's cool. Yeah, you said you met him before, but you weren't related. But
No,
I was
yeah,
like,
it was
man,
on,
you guys,
it was on Class Act.
you guys do look familiar, like similar, anyways. But I just thought that was funny. That's my bar story.
Mine's still boring, but go ahead.
It's a good story. I got to say, when you're a celebrity and you meet other celebrities, it's like really awkward.
Is it? Why is that?
Because you got nothing to talk about.
Nothing?
Well, let's say you're a celebrity and you're Mike Tyson, and he's a celebrity and he's Will Smith.
Right.
You walk up and you say, "Hey, Mike." He say, "Hey, Will." What do you say after that?
Oh,
How much money you make? How much money I make?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess in that makes sense, but sporting celebrity to TV or movie celebrity has to be different. So, like, I would imagine that like an athlete would still be starstruck by certain famous movies. And the same thing for a movie star with a famous athlete. If you're into athletics, like I'm more starstruck about athletes than I am famous movie because I like sports way more when it comes down to it. So when I met Nick Diaz in Vegas, and I just like didn't even know what to say, but I just stopped him and said, "Hey, I just appreciate what you do." He was with a bodyguard. I didn't want to walk up on him and like freak the bodyguard out and get like punched in the mouth or something. So I just said that. But like, I could imagine if two celebrities meet in different realms, they could still be like that. But
No, you know what's crazy about that, because it's somewhat true to that. But when you like I was always, for 35 years, I was behind the scenes, right? I've never been in front of the camera. So for me, I know a lot of celebrities, especially in comedy. But everyone that I've ever met, like we never talked shop. It was just like, to be honest with you, and a lot of them, because I grew up with a couple of them, they want to just, when they go out, they just want to hang out and be normal. Because everybody come up to them and be like, oh, you know, and they want to, can you hook me up? Can you do this? Or I like your movie. But they just want to just be normal and not. So for me and like my big brother Claude, like when we used to go out, like we used to hang out and talk to a lot of people, but it was just like regular conversation. It was never shop talk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like actually,
sense.
my next bar story, I'm going to tell you about a story how I met Kamara Simmons.
Who?
I don't know it either. Sorry.
Simmons, Russell Simmons.
Russell Simmons.
Russell,
Right.
yeah.
Kamara Simmons, yeah.
I only know him as Russell Simmons.
Yeah, I met her
Is
years
that his
ago.
wife or
Yeah,
something?
her,
Oh,
his
okay.
ex-wife, yeah.
His ex-wife.
I met her years ago. And
Bro, I got stories because you see all that shit that went on in the news.
well,
man?
yeah, about the daughter, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why I brought it up, because I actually got a story about how I met her, and it's kind of crazy. Me and her actually, yeah.
Okay, cool. That's my thing too. Is I don't know if you know this. I've been actively going after like I want to get good at doing this show, and I want to
Get out the
eventually
board. Get out my board.
what
Get out my board. I need to type
I
something.
want to eventually get on getting other famous people, famous acts, famous athletes. I'd like to get them on the show. I attacked my very first one the other day because there's this girl who's like kind of got a big deal right now. Her podcast is called The Real Good Podcast. And I was listening to one of her shows and she was talking about how she got famous people on her show. And she's like, I just hit them up. I just asked them if they would come on the show. And she's got this shtick where her character is kind of like offbeat. Like she's socially awkward. And I watched an episode where she like showed how she transitions in that character. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to get her on the show. So I did the same thing. I just hit her up to see what she would say. Oh, she hit me back. Oh, she said she'll come on the show. I didn't know it cost as much money as it did. So if you're out there, you want to sponsor the show and get some famous people on, I didn't know it cost as much money as it does.
That's an influencer, so that's different.
Yeah.
Like I know celebrities that they won't charge me to come over here.
Oh,
like
really?
that's an influence. They in it to make money.
Okay.
You say so.
But they
it's a
understand.
difference.
They understand.
Right.
I understand that they know I'm using them to maybe boost the show's ratings
Right.
up or whatever. But
So that's the same. It's a business for them. That's a business.
There's some famous people I would like to know. So I'm gonna start trying to go after people like that. You know. So like I said again, if you want to sponsor the show, I'm trying to get people to come out to the AV and get to know our bar and get to know us. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'll tell you this, and I'll give you a shortcut. I'm a famous person. It ain't always about the money. It ain't always about the time. It's about the getting up, doing it.
Yeah.
So I will say this: if you ever hit a famous person up, don't offer them money. Don't offer them time. Say, hey, I'll pick you up. I'll take you home.
Dang, that's a good one.
When you're famous, getting up in the car, finding your keys, getting in the car, starting it, driving somewhere, doing it, driving back is a hassle because you don't have to do it.
Yeah, and it makes sense because you would just say you don't like to drive,
Yeah.
and if they're a distance away, like I know she lives in Laguna Beach. It's not that far. I could drive out there and go get her. If that's
Or
the
send a
case,
car
you know.
service for
So
it.
my thing is, people
There
say,
you
hey,
go.
did you do this? I say, you come and get me? They go, yeah, I'm in the car.
But no, and he's right. They prefer if you send a car service to them, they 100% do it because they, like I said, they ain't got to worry about nothing. They just getting picked up
I
and
love
getting
that.
dropped
That's,
out. Yeah,
that's
it's
stuff
a
to
car
know.
service.
That's stuff to know. I like I said, I like that. There's a few people that I like to get on the show, so I'm gonna actively try to do that.
Well, I already got 3 people I want that I'm already gonna bring on.
I need to do that. I need to do that. That's why I wanted to bring on Ivy. I know he's been on shows and he knows how the whole industry works. I want to chat with him. And there's a couple others I'd like to do that with. And again, thank you for coming on the show.
Yeah,
thank you for
thank you.
taking the time. I know it's a pain, and I appreciate you coming and putting your time into it.
Well, I thank you. I actually love it here. I've been coming here for about 10 years.
Yeah.
This is home to me. Everybody knows me here. And like you said earlier, they don't want to be going into what they do for work and asking 1,000 questions. I walk in here. I'm just one of the brothers, one of the sisters, one of the peoples, one of the, what do you want, Ivy? You know what I want.
Yep.
I'm home here. Now I like it here. So I've been coming here for a long time, and I'm going to come anyway.
I love it. I love it. I
see
appreciate
2
it.
mics.
Yeah, appreciate that.
I
Did you get 3
appreciate that.
mics?
Yeah.
If you get 3 mics,
We
I'll
can get
come
3.
again.
We can
You
get
get
3
3
mics. I can find someone. Trying to think. Who do I know that's good? Nope. Don't know anyone.
Nope.
Don't know anyone?
Not named Mike. That would be cool to come on the show.
Mike Tyson.
Oh my God, I would die. I would die a happy person. Someone can get Mike Tyson on the show. I will be stoked.
Hold up now. I got a story. I don't want to make the show long. About 2 years ago, Mike Tyson, he does pigeons too.
Yeah.
So he
does
did his
pigeons.
first pigeon race.
Oh, did he?
And I was in the race with him.
Oh shit.
I called his ass out. You know me, I'm crazy.
Right.
I said, Mike, I got the best pigeons in the world, which I do. You want to race? And all of his friends like, hey, don't mess with Mike. I was like, hey, do you want to race? I called him out. He's like, yeah, let's do it. $1,000 rate. I whooped that ass.
I love that.
And
That's
so,
awesome.
You know, Mike's in the pigeons. I'm in the pigeons. If you like a calm life, you like a easygoing style, but yet you like some competitiveness, you got to get in the pigeons. Guess what, Mike Tyson? Your turn.
Hey, seriously though, with Mike has sparred a bunch of the boxers that I trained with. So like when he was getting ready for his Roy Jones fight, our guy, Giant Killer, shout out to Gio Saran, who's a professional boxer. He went into his camp and helped get him ready. And so I would love him to come on the show. That's like my dream right there. That's my childhood. That's my whole childhood. That would be awesome.
See. So for me, and I was actually talking to Nut Lady about this. We keep calling her Nut Lady. We need to find a mysterious girl. I'm gonna call her mysterious girl.
No,
that's your
you
thing.
can call her whatever you want.
call her Nut
She's
Lady.
Nut Lady for
She's
life.
mysterious girl.
You
to
know
me.
what? She answered as Nut Lady.
Anyways, I'm gonna tell my story. I was just having this conversation to her about it because remember, 35 years in the industry, I've always been behind the scenes. So I know a lot of executives and behind the scene people, right?
Right.
I'm literally 1-2 phone calls away from talking to anybody in the world. But I would never abuse that though. Like I got a lot of people numbers that they trust me with that because they know I don't abuse it. Like, so if I bring somebody on the show, like the executive from NBC, right? Like no one's going to get excited about that.
Right.
But he can call anybody I want him to. But I would never abuse that.
Right.
So that's why I was telling you, like when we was talking about it a few days ago,
use tact.
I gotta use tact about it. Yeah,
I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. But I still want to try. I want to get. I really think we have something good here at the show. I really love this show. It's fun. It's chill. It's a good time. It's nose holes bar. You can bring up whatever you want, talk about whatever you want, and I just want to. I want to make it bigger. I want to get it. I want to get the show even bigger and more people supporting it, more people behind it. Because I think when you listen to it and you get behind it, I think this is a show that can do well. So I'm excited about it. But anyways, we're running out of time, so let me get to the end of this. Every episode on Real Bar Talk, we make up a rule.
Yes.
And this is a bar rule. And like this could be anything. It could go for outside the bar too, but it's really for like stuff that happens in the bar, like to make a rule. Like we've had a couple like, no religion, no politics. That's a bar rule, So something like that. So we each come up with a rule. I didn't even do my rule this week. What's your rule this week?
So my rule is, and this happened again Saturday night with the fucking drunk lady. Do not fucking touch a bartender. Like this fucking lady touched my face, and I hate people that touch my fucking face. Everybody knows this. Do not touch my fucking face because I don't know where your hands been. But she grabbed me, and her friend grabbed me too. And her friend is the one that grabbed my face, and she had a bandage on her face, what made it really disgusting. So I even pulled back. I was like, dude, like don't touch my face. And then I was like, what's wrong with your hand? Like, why do you got bandages on your hand? Like, and she told me why. But I'm like, why would you touch somebody's face like that? That's like if you're drunk, like control yourself. Well, I know you can't control yourself, but damn, don't be touching like the bartenders. Like, don't do this shit.
Yeah, I don't.
So
my question to that is, see, I have a problem with your thing because if it was a really, really hot lady, you'd be having this would be a whole different conversation. And you look at his smile. Look at his smile. Like if it's somebody who's, not great looking and smells bad, yeah, you're going to be like, don't touch me. But if she's hot, you're going to be like,
put my face closer.
Yeah, he's going to put his butt out.
What are you doing with your ass right now, Mike?
He's going to start twerking and shit. Just saying. It's the truth.
Maybe, Mike. Who knows? I don't know.
I'm just telling you my experience. Your rule is skewed just a little bit.
Whatever. She was older. She was a little chubby.
Oh, so now you got to think about old people? Bro, you old as shit.
Don't.
Sorry. No offense. You're younger. You're younger, so you're
every
good.
year, I feel like I got a trophy.
Yeah, but he's old as shit. You're younger.
But you know what? I look fucking good. And everybody thinks I'm still 38 or 40. So.
Okay.
How old is Nut Lady? Exactly.
You want me to say it?
Yeah.
She's like 57.
Oh, wow. She gonna fuck you up for that one. She gonna fuck you up. She gonna fuck you up for that one.
Hey, I hope in my, deep 50s I can pull a 34-year-old too. So, hey, I'm proud of you.
Thank you. You wish you could look this good. You sexy as fuck.
I agree.
If you have to say it, you probably not.
I got a couple of girls that can come on here. I can call right now and they can tell you. Look, I'm getting in trouble right now.
Yeah, you are.
I'm gonna edit this part out.
Yeah, you are.
You said a couple girls.
Yeah, you are.
Earlier today, he said best girlfriends. I want to get back to that.
Best girlfriends?
Best girlfriends.
What are you talking about?
He said that earlier today. He said best girlfriends.
Whatever.
Mike said best girlfriends earlier.
Yeah.
I don't understand what that means.
Yeah,
that means like I have I guess for lack of a better term, but it was a girl that was my actual just friend. We weren't like intimate, not in a relationship ever in our lives, and she just became a really close friend of mine. So she was my best girl as a friend because I have guy friends that are my best friends too. So that's why I differentiated.
So with the best girl friend, when it comes to guys, would she be like number 1 in the girls, but number like 15th out of all friends? How does that work?
No, she was like 2. Like that, or 1. Like,
so she's like number 2 out of all friends.
No, like she was like either 1 or 2. You know what I mean? Like
Out
either
of all
she,
friends or
yeah.
girlfriends?
At the time, she was out of all my friends, she was either my best friend or my second.
But you never did anything with him.
I'm gonna plead.
You hesitated. You fucking hesitated, Mike.
You know what?
Because you know what? I got a couple of girls like that too. Are really good.
And my experiences with girlfriends, like they all start in that route,
Right.
And then we both realized like bad timing. One, we hit it off really well. We like to go out with each other, but we didn't want to be intimate or be together.
Right. That's how you. Right.
So-
I actually got 2 girls that live out here that are like my close friends like that. But I did have sex with both of them. But we figured out we was better as just good friends.
Yeah.
But we did have.
But
we
isn't
had great
it weird?
sex though.
But isn't it weird
Hell
that that's
no.
how it happens though? Like your best girlfriends you always sleep with, but your
Yeah.
best guy friends.
You want to sleep with your best
That's
best
not
friend?
the case.
I was waiting for him to finish that one.
I know. Like, what are you
I'm on
talking
the
about?
wrong show.
Well, I want to
What
be
are you
careful.
talking
I want
about,
to be
Mike?
careful. I
I'm
said
on
it
the
because
wrong show.
What are you talking about?
because if you're gay, like maybe
Mike.
you do sleep with your best guy friend. I don't
think
know.
You need to explain
I'm just
yourself
saying.
right now.
I like how DJ turned in and looked at me right away. Don't you look at me, sir. I love you.
I don't know. I'm listening, but I don't know what to say.
I know. Yeah, I think you need to.
So
elaborate.
what's your rule?
Ooh, rule. For a bar or any kind of rule.
No,
You
bar.
know what? It could be a life rule. I'm cool with it.
I got a billion rules.
Okay.
That's my kids.
Give me a good one. Give me a good rule of. It could be life. I'm fine with that.
You know what? It's not a rule. It's more like a
Code.
yes.
I like
Okay,
that.
I
When
like
I
that.
get a drink or food, I want it to be given to me by a woman.
Why?
I have no idea.
That's not even a code. That's
Like
a.
even on an airplane, if I say, "Hey, I want peanuts," guess
Yeah.
who I want? I want some chick to bring it to me.
Why is that?
I have no idea.
I'm not
it
mad
just
at
feel
that.
like it tastes better. It feels better. It makes me.
Feels better.
I don't know.
Feels better.
It just is.
Like you being served.
I don't want some big dude like a middle linebacker to hand me some.
Like
Corona.
here's your
He's
peanuts.
like, hey,
Yeah.
hey, Ivy,
That's
here's your
all right.
peanuts,
I mean, hey, can I have some nachos and some 600-pound?
You just be
middle
like,
linebacker?
hey,
here you
dude.
go, sir.
dude. Yeah, I get you. I get you. I
I'm
guess
not mad
I
at
get
that.
you. I
I'm
get
not
you.
mad at that.
I
And
get
I
you,
can
but
swear to God, it
it's
tastes
sexist
better.
a little
It
bit.
tastes better.
It's
No, I'm not
sexist a little
sexist.
bit. It's sexist a little bit.
You know what though? You know.
little bit?
A
Hey,
little bit.
No.
Okay.
You know what? When
if
I go,
I had you some peanuts
Right.
and she had you some peanuts, which one is gonna taste better?
I think they're both going to taste the same for one.
What,
But
bad?
two, but if you're like, hey, here, eat my nuts. Yeah, I'm be like, bro, put those back in your pocket. Ew.
All right, listen to this. Miss, can I have a Corona? Yes.
Oh, yeah. No.
See, you want that Corona?
Okay, fair. I
no,
hear you.
and you know what? And I actually do that when I go to bars. If there's a guy and a girl back there, I'm always 100% go to the girl.
That's
Exactly.
rude. You guys are old. That's an old. That's
It
an
must
old
be an old
person
thing.
thing.
Okay,
That's
well,
old.
let's
whatever.
say
I'm just
somebody's
saying.
back here and she's giving you to margaritas,
Right.
and you drink like $50 margaritas.
Right.
Do you tip her, or do you better than you tip him?
I tip the person that's serving me, so that's got to do a little bit with my age and the fact that I've been in the service industry so long. So that one's a hard question to ask me, but I understand what you're saying because I know other people that are like this. I just so happen to not be like this. Like, I don't care. Whoever's serving me is going to get taken care of. I go to a fast food restaurant. Bullshit? No. Bullshit this. You could call any of my friends and family, people that go with me all over the place. When I go to a fast food restaurant, guy or girl in the window, they both get a $20 tip.
You do tip good. I'm not. I've been
I
with
can't
you a
help
few
it.
places. You
I can't
tip good.
I can't help it, but it doesn't matter who it is. It's
Right.
who's serving me. I feel like I don't want anybody to ever think like they're my servant. I feel like you're giving me a service. I don't feel like these places take care of you enough. I'm going to take care of you. I don't care if you're a guy or girl or an animal. I don't care. That's just me, though. That's not all people. So that's why I say I understand, because I know a lot of friends that are like this. I have a lot of guy friends that will go to a bar, and they will not buy a drink from a dude.
I don't know why. I am not sexist. I just don't like it.
Yeah.
I want somebody to hand me that beer. I'll drink 1,000 of
Do
them.
you think it's a old school way of looking at it, though?
It must be.
Yeah, because like I feel like my dad. I have conversations with my dad, and the same thing. Like he'll say something, I'm like, that's an old way of looking at the way it works. Because you know, the older you are, the further back you go, the more we get closer to that era where women did only specific things, specific jobs, and they all tailor to service like jobs. Like, you know what I mean? Like, whether it be, waitressing or, cooking or whatever, it all tailors to that. And people get it mixed up like it's a sexist thing. And I actually really do understand it. It's not that. It's about the generation you come from and what humans are creatures of habit. We get used to a certain thing. I don't think it's necessarily sexist. It's just what you're used to. You're used to getting served by a woman, it sounds like.
Is that it, Mike?
Maybe.
I don't even know. I just know it's.
I don't know either. I mean,
it sounds right, but.
And I mean, to me, in my heart, in my mind, it just tastes better.
No, I mean, it'd be subconsciously. Like, subconsciously, you're doing it like that, but you just don't know it.
That's weird. I think it is a subconscious thing because it could be the same item and it tastes better.
Right.
That's weird.
Yeah.
That's something to do with your.
I got you thinking. I see your mind.
Yeah, my mind has.
Blew up. I blew it up.
Anyways, that's a good rule though. I don't know if it's a good rule, but it's like a code of conduct, I guess. That'll work.
How you fix your face?
Hey, Mike, do you drive better than your wife?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know why, but I will say that I'm going to say this out loud. I'm probably going to get canceled for this, but there's very few women that have drove me in a car that I'm comfortable driving me. I don't know why that is. I want to say it's because I think men are maybe possibly better drivers, but it's hard to say that because it's not completely true. But I think there is some truth to it.
All right, I got a good one for you. Me and my wife argue about this all the time. If we were in the bar and we had a cooking competition, you were in one room, she was in the other. We were making ribs. Who would make the best ones?
The guy.
Ooh, you gonna have a fight when you get home.
I probably will because my wife is a really good cook. But the truth is, when it comes down to certain things, she doesn't cook certain things better than me. She is a better overall cook, but there's things she's not better than me at. Period. Like, I grew up with a mom that taught me how to make 3-course meals. My wife, I love her to death. She doesn't really make 3-course meals. She makes 1 or 2 things. Like, she cooks like an Italian. Like, she'll cook like a Italian dish or like a spaghetti or something like all. But me, I've always been taught to cook a meat, a starch, and a vegetable. So that's how I cook. It's not better than her though. It's just different. And then when it comes to like grilling, I always had a man on the grill. I never seen a woman grill until I got older.
I'm with you.
So for me, when it comes down to grilling, she definitely does not grill better than me, but she's better with spices and sauces because she can make them from scratch. So there's a lot of times I'll grill and she'll make me a sauce and I'll go put that sauce on the item so she feels like she put into that. But if she grills, she does it start to finish, she don't even get to the grill. She just stays at the stove and does it all stovetop. I'm like, that's weird. Like, she doesn't really grill.
I ain't gonna lie, Mike. You got me interested because I've been married to my wife for 30 years.
Yeah.
And we have the same argument. But we going through a new one.
Yeah.
My 2 kids say they barbecue better than me. And my kids are 25 and 22. And yours are much younger.
Yeah.
But you got this coming.
Yeah.
So in 22 years, let's say, 11 years, we're going to come back here and I'm going to say, hey, who cooks better, you or your son?
Yeah. And
what are you going to say?
No. And I'll tell you, just like this with my dad, I still, to this day, if I'm grilling something, I'll still ask my dad questions. Because at the end of the day, he taught me how to do it, and my dad's good on the grill, period. My brother's good on the grill. We're all good on the grill. My brother may beat us all, like as far as when it comes down to, because he's really into meat.
When you say may, it means he will.
Because he like has a smoker. He does that whole thing. He'll smoke meat. He's all into the meat side of it. That's all he cooks. He doesn't cook anything else. You couldn't ask him to make a side. He wouldn't know what to do.
Right.
But meat wise, he'll make some of the best meat you've ever had. I think there's things I make better than him, but for the most part, he's probably better at grilling than I am. My dad, probably better at grilling than I am, ultimately. But I'm pretty good. I mean, I think that's the cool thing about my family is that all the guys in our family know how to cook. I know how to really cook for my whole family. Like I said, my brother won't make a 3-course meal. I will sit down and make a 3-course meal more than my wife will because I've done it for so long. She really just doesn't cook like that. She cooks items.
What's your brother's name?
David.
David, you've been challenged by the
challenge
king
you.
of Bobtail. Any meat you got on earth, you've been challenged.
Challenge
I'm a
accepted.
I'm a cooker.
I'm pretty good at cooking though. I am really good at cooking. I give myself credit. I've worked in a kitchen for a long time too. So when it comes down to it, if I'm gonna make food, it all comes out pretty good damn quality. I'm just saying.
That's pretty good and there's good. When you're having a competition one-on-one,
I wouldn't say I'm a chef. I didn't go to school for it. But I'm a good cook, especially for a male. And I mean overall. Like most guys I know are only good at grilling. I can do all of it.
That's pretty much me. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that's most guys. That's most
You
guys.
give me some fire, it's on. You give me something else, hey.
My rule this week was going to be something I probably said before, but just like I own a bar now, and I just want to say it one more time. Maybe I didn't say it. I don't know. We'll see. But my rule this week is complaints. Be careful with complaints. These people work hard. We're not always going to get it perfect. We're going to run out of items. The cook is going to give you an item that maybe isn't perfect. Just don't cry about it. Just bring it back. Say, hey, can you make it this way, or can you heat it up, or can you make it again even? But just don't be a dick about it. We try our hardest.
Especially when we're busy.
Now, I'm going to tell you something, and I live off of this. I used to show dogs 20 years ago, and we were in the national scene, everything. And when we were losing, nobody ever said anything to us, ever, for 5 or 6 years. All of a sudden, we started getting really good at it, and we started getting complaints.
Yeah.
And a lady walked up to me and said, hey, Ivy, you know why you're getting complaints? And I said, why? She said, because you're winning.
That's really what it is.
If you're not doing it big, it means you're not doing it enough.
I love that.
If you're doing it enough, it means you're getting complaints.
I love that.
Right.
And the more complaints you're doing,
The better
if you're doing it big, it means you're doing it better.
I like that.
And I live off of that. If I go a week and I didn't get a complaint, it means I didn't sell enough items. I didn't ship enough items. I didn't do enough. Because you're not going to do 1,000 items and everyone be happy. You're going to do 2 items and 2 people are going to be happy. So that is my thing. I looked at her in the face. I'm like, wow.
That's man. Again, that's epiphany right there.
Yeah,
I'm gonna live by that. It makes sense.
So
It
guess
totally
what?
does make sense.
I don't like this tequila guy right in front of me. Even though it's empty, I don't like it.
All right. I'll
Can
get
I
a better
have
one. I'll get you a better one.
Well, he does
I like
need another drink so we can cheers out.
Oh yeah.
He keep drinking his drink.
Oh yeah.
There's a little bit in this one.
Okay.
Okay.
I have a little bit too. We're fine. All right. Actually, I'll do this one. All right. So every episode of the show, we always end the show with a cheers. We went a little over today, didn't we?
We sure did.
Hey, it's okay because we had Ivy on, man.
Yeah,
we had a
it's
winner
good.
on. We had a winner on. And thank you so much for coming on the show.
Yes.
Every episode we cheers out, and we want you to cheers us out.
Oh, hey, to being here together.
Love it.
Love it.
Thank you guys.
Woo!
A bullshit.
Bullshit.
You got home. Loser.
Matter of fact, I gotta go home and put my
Touchdown.
Thank you guys so much. Again, we appreciate you guys coming out and listening. Check us out on all the streaming apps that do podcasts. I'm not going to say them all. You'll find us. Real Bar Talk, real easy. And thanks again for listening. Thank you, Alchemy Row, for sponsoring us. Thank you to the beautiful bartender. Thank you, Mike.
Thank you, Mr. Modell.
You did okay today. You had just a couple stops, a couple hiccups. You're good. You did good. Love you.
That
buddy.
means I'm doing it big.
You're doing it big. Love it. Thank you, Ivy, for coming on the show.
Thank you, sir.
We'll see
Appreciate
you guys
you.
next week.
All right, we out.